Brian back here with another Kaspa update. All right, we're going to, this is a pretty important one I'm going to show you guys today. All right, now you definitely don't want to miss this if you hold this thing. Going to show you some stuff here that I've been looking at this chart, for about an hour now, trying to dig in and look at the bigger overall picture of what's going on here. All right, we are going to be right back over here with the Kaspa chart. First, I got to show you what else is going on in the market, of course. All right, Bitcoin. We talked about this possible pullback down towards the 50,000 range, the lower 50,000 end. The width of this symmetrical triangle, wedge, flag, whatever you want to call it here, especially after it broke down out of the downside of this thing. All right, if you go in on a 4-hour and look at this thing, let's pull it up a little bit here. Alright, let's get the measured move out of this and see how close we could possibly be here to bottom with this thing. Yeah, pretty close. Real close. But in fact, it could have bottomed out. I'm taking it from the whole outside of this wedge, could be inside here a little bit more. It could be a little shorter. That could be the length right there also, 50,000. 300. Would that line up with any major areas of support? Well, we have a daily wick that went up here right to that level. So very good possibility we might swing down a little bit lower. If you take a Fibonacci and put this on here, on a daily, we came right back down. Let me show you this. Right back down towards that 618, but look where the 702's at. 50,393, right on that wick of that daily candle. So we could pull down here a little bit more. The daily still pulling down pretty hard. The RSI down here on the bottom still up at a 68, so still a little high, and we're underneath the moving average now down here. The 12-hour, I do these higher time frames are on the floor. Not the higher ones, but the daily's coming down. The 12 is on the floor. The 8 is just turning up. All right, you got your 4-hour turning up and bullish, a 31 and a 22. And then if we look at the weekly, of course, as soon as it loads up, I apologize. Yeah, look at this. Still pushing up. We still got that bearish divergence here. You got this high and you got a lower high. Little bit of a bend starting on that weekly there. All right, and then of course on a monthly, still at that 100 and 100. That one tick down is going to pretty much signify, a pullback in my mind. It's back in the past, it's done it back here. As soon as we crossed over, whoom, there it came, the big drop. I remember this. Boy, did that, pardon the expression, that sucked, man. I watched all my altcoins. I watched my wallets go like in half. It was terrible. And thank God we got that final push up. It was a godsend. And in all reality, I don't know. We got that last push up, but technically we probably shouldn't have. We were down here way at the very bottom, still, flipped bearish again right there, but just that little tiny bullish pattern right here on the RSI got us this pullback up, but I'm keeping a close eye on that monthly. All right, over on the crypto bubbles here. So the thing is, Bitcoin could pull down to about 50,300 area. That I still think it has a little bit more to come down. A lot of red out there. Wow, geez, yeah. AGIX, and love Singularity Net. Thing's been around for quite a while. Last bull run it was there. It was, AI, man. Uni, look at Uniswap. Holy crap. Up to $10. That thing's got a long ways to go. $1.5 billion market cap. Yeah, ranked number 16. That's a very good project there. This thing here, this Sia coin or Sia coin. I looked at the stats on this thing last night because I was thinking about throwing. Well, I have thrown a few bucks at it, but unbelievable, man. This thing has really if you go out on a this year, 370%, that's nothing. You know, and I now that I brought it up, guys, and just bear with me 1 second and check this out. Check this out. Look at this thing. And you know, when a coin goes this big, does it still have gas in the tank? Well, we all hold Kaspa. You know, everybody watching this video, I'm sure. So we all believe there's still gas in the tank. Well, there's a lot of gas in the tank left with Kaspa. But look at this thing. Let's see, coin. Let's pull it up here. Which you know, it's impressive. You got to see it. All right, come over here. 56 billion total supply. This thing's at 2 cents. You know, I could see a 50x to a buck. Look at this. 17,000. 176,948%. So it's done 176x. 176x. Can you imagine if you threw $50 at this thing when it first launched? All right, I'll make this quick, guys, because I love my math. I'm constantly looking at previous all-time highs, looking where prices at, because usually a coin will retrace at least, you know, in a bull run to the previous all-time high. All right, if you threw $100 at this thing when it launched, divided by 0.1234 1131. All right, would have gave you, what is that, 8,841,000. Wow. Okay, so $100 times 0.02, you would have $176,834 right now. Out of $100, 176,000 bucks. Isn't that crazy? That's why I love crypto so much. I did the same thing with Gala Games. I got $250,000 Gala for 37 bucks. So you can see $100 in this thing would have right now today $176,000. Granted, that was 8 years ago, the all-time low. So you would have waited a minute, but would it have been worth it in the end? Absolutely. 6 years ago was the all-time high at 11 cents. If this thing picks up traction, you know, I could at least 50 cents. Come on. That's a 25x from here. Market cap 1.1 billion. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, we're not here for that. But I just wanted to show you that, guys. I thought that was very, very interesting. You know, if you would have threw $100 at that thing, it's amazing. That's why I love crypto so much. Absolutely incredible. You know, of course, Kaspa, not too shabby either. 96,493%. You know, 96x. That's definitely not too bad either. You know, boy oh boy, and this thing has done it quite a bit quicker. 2 years ago, June 1st, 2022, 100x. You know, this. We all love this thing. We love the maximum supply, 28.7 billion. That's why I totally believe this thing can hit $3 to $5 in a bull run. All right, market cap is at $3.7 billion. Volume is at 51.3 million over the last 24 hours. Over on CoinGlass, let's look at some liquidations here. Might have been a few. No big moves with Bitcoin yet. You know, that's when the big liquidations are going to come. And that's the ones that scare everybody. And, you know, we haven't had a good, you know, scaring in a while. 24-hour liquidations are up 31%, 158.7 million, no big deal. Open interest has dropped some, 49.6 billion. 24-hour volume for the market about flat, $134 billion over the last 24 hours. Look at this now. 49.43% long and 50.57% short. Now you have more shorts out there than longs on Bitcoin. That's pretty interesting. All right, let's come over here to the FYI. Down here, there's a $69,000 purchase, a $32,000. I love checking this thing out. 32,069. Yeah, I got some buyers. 160 petahash. I'm waiting to see this when we click on here and see, the 12 transactions or 10 and 10 blocks per second. It has flashes of and glimpses of it. We all seen it in that one video about a month ago when it really fired up there, but every time I come over here, I'm just waiting for it. Let's go over here. Boy, oh boy, yeah, you guys on the Discord, you go all night, man. I was on there. I was on the road a little bit last night, and I opened up my phone, and 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, you guys are still trading. That's awesome. I love it. Miner Boy over there. There's a lot of you guys. I apologize. I got to give you guys a big shout out. I think Art is one over there. He's a really good trader. Miner Boy's great. Prepping for beginners is getting really good. Yeah, it's pretty impressive over there, guys. Last 1 hour we lost 1 shark. Last 7 days -4. Lost 2 whales in the last 7 days, and that humpback became an Aquaman. That's right. So that forget that one. All right, but pretty positive over here on the other side. Now, all right, now let's get down to serious business here. All right. First off, I got to give my little pitch, guys. I have to. I apologize, but if you haven't yet, guys, we have over 100 people now in the memberships. $14.99 gets you 9 hours of videos, 20 plus videos, and it gets you in our Discord. We're people are making really good money over there, man. We've got some very good traders. It's a private group. If you sign up for the membership, you get the Discord invite in with your membership, and killing the trades over there, man. As soon as I'm done with videos, I'm heading over there, and I want to get some trades in here yet today and make some money. So if you guys are interested, we have a lot of new people entering over there, and the guys are great. They'll help you out. We got some really super guys over there, some professional traders. All right, this ain't a joke. This is a very professional group over there. So come join us, man. Spend $15. You'll make it back in no time. Not financial advice, but I think you have a very good chance of making that back really quick. All right, now let's get down to this. I need my other Kaspa chart. I have 3 of them. This one here. All right, now I want to show you guys something here. Pretty important. Let's open this chart up. All right, we have the 50 and the 200-day moving average on here. This is Kaspa on the daily chart. All right, we've had, of course, we had our moves up here. I want to show you something with a trend-based fib extension. All right, from the swing low to the swing high to the retracement. All right, what do you see here? I see a tap on a full Fibonacci extension. All right, 4.236. You don't believe this chart? Well, let's go over to this chart. All right, Kaspa. This is from KuCoin. All right, we go from the swing low, the move over here, the start, to the top, excuse me, to the top of wave 1, to the retracement. Whoops, I apologize. Hold on a second, guys. I might have screwed that one up. The bottom would be right there. Okay. All right. So you can see roughly 19.7 on this one. If we come over here to this one, a MEXC that we use all the time, trend-based fib. All right, from the bottom of wave 1, let's get it right here to the top, to the retracement. All right, you can see this one here actually. Let's get right to the bottom here. There we go, that's better. But you can see anywhere 17 to 19 cents. The one was a perfect hit on a Fibonacci extension here. Okay, this one here, this one nailed it absolutely perfect, and this is on the daily. All right, so what we would have had here, and I think this is pretty important because a lot of people out there are talking about longing this thing or whatever. Hold off on that a second. I believe you do what you want. I don't give financial advice, guys. That's not my job here, but I do believe we've done 5 waves up here. We had a perfect pinpoint hit. Not only that, let's look at a couple other things here. This doesn't mean that Kaspa is going down to zero at all. All right, this means that this first move is probably done. And overall, this thing it could turn out. I've showed you guys Elliott wave theory before. If this is all a wave one, possibly a wave 2 pullback, working maybe on a third, fourth, fifth. This could be ultimately a lot bigger move here. But with what we got going on right now, all right, we got the daily pulling down here still, okay? These other ones are on the floor, all right? Of course, we got the weekly turning up here. That's fine. We got the 12-hour just about reset. We got the 8-hour right on the floor here, which you probably could long it from here. I mean, and no, I'm not gonna say that. You do what you're thinking here. The 4-hour is at 11 and a 13, actually bearish, and the 1-hour is right at the bottom here. All right, what I'm looking at here, quite honestly, guys, let me show you. Let's get this off here. All right, I would be thinking, since we did 5 waves up, what normally comes after a 5 wave? Boy, look how the 50-day moving average grabbed us right there. Looks like possible bottom and possible retracement here. All right, I would be looking for this. Now, if this breaks this certain level, then scrap this. It's going higher. All right, but get your put your fib on this thing if that bottomed right there, and very intently watch the 618 and 702. All right, because if this gets rejected back up here at 18097 roughly, or at 178, all right, then we have a correction here. A, B, where could this C leg come to? Well, and I love up just as much as everybody else. I hold this also, so don't, I love doing the videos where, we're going to the moon and everything else. Absolutely, all right? But once you do 5 waves up, you have to have a correction at some point, okay? This is what I'd be looking at, possibly. A pullback down to 14.9, 15 cents, all right? If that happens, I'll stack on some more. If we break through that area, then we're heading to the 19, I believe it was the 19 cent on this here. Let's get this up here. Right here, it gives us our targets. Yeah, right around the 20 cent range there. All right, would be heading for 20 cents, and then of course you have 20. I believe it's 25 after that. I don't like this wick on gate. Let me move over here. Yes, see. Let me see if that wick's on there. Yeah, look at that. I mean, that's a Fibonacci. That's a trend-based extension. All right, you have your wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 waves up. Anybody at charts. If you go out on the daily, you can tell that is 5 waves up. It is. There's no arguing about it. It's 5 waves. All right. Now, if we're looking for that target after we go from here to here, that gave us our 5th wave high. That lined up the 1618. You used the Fibonacci on the top of your 4th wave to the pullback to get a 5th wave target. There it is. That came very, very close up to hitting it. 25 cents is the target after that if it breaks through this area. Now, like I said, we pay super, super close attention here when it gets back to these numbers, guys, because you don't want to get caught, pardon the expression, with your pants down here. All right. That was the ABC target. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. I love that. The Kaspa has been very great to chart. Absolutely nailed this ABC right here. I put that out on Discord. You had your A, B, pull this down on top of your B leg. There's your target right there. All right, that's the stuff I teach you over there, guys. $14.99 just to learn how to use the Fibonacci will make you thousands of dollars. Okay, the Fibonacci is the best tool ever. It's worth just that. Now, like I said, watch this wave back up. You're going to get a retracement back up here, and keep a very close eye. Put your fib on there and watch it. All right, watch this area right here. If it breaks through it, scrap this. We're going higher. If it gets rejected up in this area, we're ABCing. Okay, I want you to be prepared for it. If I don't come out and tell you guys this stuff, if I just do videos all the time, oh, we're going to the moon, oh, but, blah, 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 that only lasts so long, all right? And quite honestly, it's ridiculous. If somebody's not going to tell me the truth, and I'm wasting my time watching their video, all right? But watch this area, 17.8 to 18.08. If we break through 18.3, we're heading up for 20 cents. All right, possibly even up to the higher 23 to 25, especially with that weekly RSI. All right, but I think we might have a stall out here with it. You can see on the bottom here, we're starting to get a curve on the weekly here, on the RSI here. That's what this stuff will do sometimes. You'll be convinced it's going higher, and you'll get caught. All right, so pay attention to this area, guys. I'm sorry to put out a video like this. I love going up all the time. If we break through this area, 18.3, then hey, we're still going up. We get rejected here, 17.8 to 18.08, A, B, C. All right, over in Discord, I'll be posting this with a C leg target here for a short if it happens. You can even long it back up, long the B wave back up to the 618. If it blows through the 618, great. If it gets rejected at 618, get out there and take your profits. All right, thank you so much, guys. I love you, and please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.